Hey there, friends. This morning has me heading up and over the mountain to go see what I can do about a problem cat. I got a tip from a friend of mine about a cougar that has taken up residence under this woman's cabin. Apparently it dragged a deer underneath there and has a lot of scent marking in the area, so it's kind of set up her cabin as a home base. So I'm heading over there to see if I can take care of this problem cat with my my unfilled Washington Cougar tag. So I got about, well, normally about 45 minutes to get there, but with the road conditions, probably about an hour left to get up there. Real close to the Washington Canadian border, so pretty far north. We'll see what happens. This is the drive. It's beautiful, but slow. All right, using the sled to get back to the cabin. And the cabin is back there somewhere. Oh, that's interesting. That's a lot of blood. All right, there's the cabin right there. So this cougar has been sleeping under the porch. Talking to the owners, seems it was about 7 days the last time it was spotted. That's about right for mature Thomas circuit. So I'm gonna stop here and get Reaper out of his case, walk in there, take a look around first, and then walk back in and set up. All right, so I'll be hunting with Reaper today. I also brought a shotgun as well. I'm not sure what range I'm dealing with, so if it's close range, then I'll have the shotgun available there. I'm shooting 205 grain Lehigh Defense Extreme Defense rounds today. Let me get the suppressor screwed on and get down the trail. Here's one of the cat's tracks. Definitely in my hand for reference. Pretty big male. Leftover from the cougar. Looks like it's a young buck. Very small. Ate all the fat out of his brain. The snow is hard and crunchy. It doesn't appear that the cat is here now, but let's see the tracks there on top of the snow in the dirt in a spot where there was a deer kill. All right, cougar's not home. I'm gonna head back to my sled and then get my call set up. See what happens. Oh, the cabin is over there through the trees. I think I'm gonna set my call on top of that little ridge overlooking the cabin. Then I'll take a stand up there so I can see over that ridge and back that way too. Alright. Everything's set up. Turn on the motion decoys. Got a Mojo Crazy Critter right there. Got a little wobbling rabbit over there. And then when I turn on my call, I'll have the flag there going. I want this to be pretty level. So it works correctly. And then I've got a little wind scent cover scent. So every 1 minute this releases a blast of cover scent. One direction's going that way, and I'm gonna set up back there so I have a good crosswind, and that'll give me a view of the cabin and anything approaching from the surrounding areas. Once it gets up on top of the hill, there's a pretty good drop off down to the river over the edge there. All right, let's call it in a Cougar. All right, I'm gonna call this area by this ponderosa pine home for a bit. You can see the flag for my call going over there, and then where's that crazy critter you can see going through there. We just need to add some sound. I think we're going to start off with some rapid distress, and my go-to is snowshoe hare HP, and we'll jack the volume up a bit. Start at 10. Actually, no, I'll start at 15. Out of 30. And then go and use the auto volume. Medium rate. Alright, let's see what happens. More tracks there. That's my boot. That's a big old cat. Alright, well, I gave it about an hour, then I came down while the car was still running and checked around, set up a game camera, and I'm gonna get out of here and go set up somewhere else. Here we are. I am going to the next spot. Alright, setup number 2 for the Curlew cabin cat. Switched it up to the rodent distress call. Got up on this flat where I'm seeing some fresh tracks. Let's see if we can do something in an hour. Set up with a nice crosswind. I only have the Fox Pro going. I left the sled a ways back because it was getting heavy. Fox Pro is about 50 yards out. Let's see what we can do. Finished with that setup, and of course, I decided to take the shortcut. I'm dragging snow behind my sled. Well, unfortunately, that big Tom didn't come in. A couple of great setups, though. You know, I went in pretty mindful of the wind and the scent that I was leaving. Set up in a crosswind, so, you know, most of the time the animals will try to come in downwind of you. So I don't want them necessarily coming directly behind me. And so setting up in a crosswind allows you to see them as they come in from the side. So, you know, set up all the motion and scent stuff. Kind of went all out on this one, hoping to get that cat to come out. But, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. The first cat I harvested this year had a collar on it, and I just got the tracking data on the collar. And it roamed at about a 15 by 20 square mile area. Roughly, you know, 300 square miles if it were square, but it was more of an oval shape, so probably 250 square miles. So sometimes it's hard to get them to come in when you want them, but we know that there's a cat that's making a habit of being here. So I set up a game cam, and I told the owners to give me a call back if they happen to see it. Other than that, I will just keep making trips up here as I have time, and see if I get lucky and catch him on the prowl on this property. No harvest today, but I learned some good stuff, had a good time, and I'll get back after it again.